something though. So how are you all? Yeah, we got a large pizza, thin crust, meat lovers. That was good. Well, I guess we can't do it that way, can we, Spider? So, ooh, this had pepperoni on it, Anita. Yeah. Hi, Beth. And tomorrow is our big day. Oh, no, I did not do Matt Paris meds. And right here's the other one. Come here, baby boy. Come here. Come here, Hensley. Whoop, I got you, dude. What? Whoops. Did you lose your balance? Well, there you go. Yep. There you go. Okay, you got your balance. Come here, baby girl. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, so in the mornings there for quite a while, it was taking me probably about a half hour to give all the meds out in the mornings. We had a lot of them. Elsie, but it's down to probably 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes now. That Elsie was just a little pistol this morning. Holy mackerel. She was ornery. She is a little bit of a bully sometimes. Elsie, now stop. Don't act so cute, because we know what you're doing. You're picking. You're picking. Come on. Come on. She gets up here on the high walks up here, and whoever's in her way, she just whacks them. And gosh, she's just so ornery. Tabitha has it figured out though that if she goes over here to the green one or the yellow one, that Elsie can't reach her. That it's too far for her to jump. She can't tell, so she doesn't get over there. Oh, she's been just a little pistol. You're just a little pistol. She says, I know it. You're such a rotten little girl sometimes. Oh gosh, good thing we love her. So tomorrow morning we have somebody coming early, 8 o'clock, to look at the cats, and then another one later in the morning to look at kitties. Hi, Kira. And so that will be nice. Maybe we'll end up with one adoption on one of them. Not sure, but we shall see. And our little boy in the back, I was kind of hoping that I could bring him up here to show you our little Lucas, but he's still a little worried about things, and so we are not going to push it. We're just taking our our good old sweet time with him, and we don't want to hurt any of the confidence that he's building up. We don't want to go backwards on that. So, yeah, she finally came down low enough over here I could grab her and put her down on the floor. She's a little stinker, and she knows it. She knows what she's doing. Oh, and you know, remember when Skippy Doodah first came in? Remember how shy he was? Well, not anymore. He says, I am front and center on laps. I love laps. The lady who had him, she's called a couple times to check on him. I said, you're welcome to come over. She's actually a cousin of mine, but she said it would be too hard to see him and leave him. And so I understand that. It's only because of him chewing on the oxygen tubing is why he's here. Yeah. And now tomorrow Mish and Vern will be here. Tomorrow Mish and Vern. And the flash sale will be around 2 o'clock-ish, somewhere in there. He is really cute, Madison, as you know. Yep. Hey, I'm Skippity-Doo-Dah, Skippity-Day. Elsie, stop it. Oh my gosh. We have really nice kitties here, don't we? I think so. They're just wonderful. Whoa. Hold it. Hold it. Don't scare him. How quickly the confidence level can go poof. He's okay. Okay, so we have one box tonight. I think Mudgie's on for, I'm sorry, I think Just Me is on for Mudgie. And guess what? Just Me. Kathy, this is from you. This box is from you. And then I have a little thing I wanted to read to you. Oh, this is wonderful. This is for Vernon. Remember how he loves the Bondi Licks, but they're very, very hard to get a hold of because we can only get them out of the country? He does like these. These are delectable squeeze-ups. And I think there's 4, yep, 4 of these in each one. These are not for you. No way, Chucky Doo. And he likes these a whole lot. They're very, very similar to the Bondi Licks. So Kathy, thank you. There's 2 cases of them in here. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, he's really kind of thin. I wish he wasn't that thin. It bothers me, but you know, anytime he wants to eat, we feed him, and he's healthy and all. He's just kind of on the thin side. We'll get this box ready to, oops, sorry. I'm sorry, Kiki. To put up in the cupboard. These are chickens. So everything's going pretty good. We're still working on a couple of the kitties that are a little shy. That would be Jules. Jules is still a little bit shy, but we're working on her. And who's the other one? Well, there's a couple, but we keep picking them up and loving on them. Today, somebody had donated like 2 turkeys for us in December, and we did the first one, which was kind of small, and this one was a 20-pound turkey. So I cooked it and cut it all up, and we got 8, I think it's 8 or 9 bags like this. They're nice sizes, minus all what they already ate today, because they helped me quite a bit, and so they had fun with that today. All right, well, Kathy, I thank you for these. I'm going to put the one box up in the cupboard. What's up, guys? Trucker, not a ping pong ball. And today while I was cooking up that big turkey, rosemary, my new, I know you don't like it, but you gotta have your eyes wiped. Okay, it's good, it's all done. That wasn't so bad. Rosemary, one of my new kitties, she came in the kitchen behind me while I was taking the skin off and stuff, and she had such a bossy meow. She go meow, meow. And I said, well, what do you want? So she wanted a plate full of turkey, so I gave it to her. She ate quite a bit of it. And yeah, Spiker ate quite a bit. He was so very helpful. So, highhomer.com had asked for a story from one of our cats, and I had just randomly picked Magic, and which they did print. So if you go, well, it's not what they took my story and jiggled things around a little bit. Oh, Vernie, do you want down? Yes. Yes. It's too early to go to bed. Too early to go to bed. And then they were willing to take a second story. So my second story to them was Coralie. That one's not up yet. But then the very next day that I had heard from highhomer.com, lovemeow.com contacted us and asked for a story on Magic. So that was pretty cool. And then I also sent them a second one, and that was to Rachel. So I'll read you what I sent them, and you know, when they use them, they jiggle everything all around, so it's a little different. But I thought you'd like to hear their stories as they were written here too. I'll do Magic first, and maybe this will be the beginning of another storybook, who knows? Oh gosh. Yeah, well, you know, when you got a pretzel thing like that, I can give you all my reasons. And we were told wrong, remember, too. I got to defend myself. You guys are funny. All right. I wrote, do you believe in magic? We do here at Friends of Felines Rescue Center in Defiance, Ohio. Magic is our gray speedster boy. He arrived here as a little kitten of 6 weeks old from Tennessee in January 2015. He had been at a rescue, but due to his severe leg deformities, FFRC was asked to help him. We drove down to get him and returned already in love with this little boy. Oh, thank you, oldest man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Magic was so very tiny, just 14 ounces. He was bottle fed, tested, wormed, vet checked. Much work went into getting his loose stools under control. Slowly but surely he started gaining weight and his personality blossomed. Then we had to deal with the issue causing him the most trouble, those rear legs. Now, you know, lots of you guys on there were here when Magic first came in. I know some of you remember how teeny tiny he was. Magic's rear legs were so deformed they looked like a pretzel, which caused him a lot of trouble when he had to potty. In April 2015, during 2 separate surgeries, both rear legs were removed. He went from having to handle those rear legs that caused him pain to a zooming kitten. Magic is a wonder. He loves everyone. He has a best bud, Trucker, who is also 2 front-legged. They are very close in age and frequently can be seen snoozing and playing together. There is a real connection between these 2 cats. Then we came upon another trouble. That long tail became a hindrance to him. Magic tried so hard to get into the litter box. Most of the time he was successful, But that tail, because of lack of muscle tone, was forever getting messy, and he did not like this. Remember how he hated his baths? Oh my gosh, Trucker was easy, Magic was a woo-hoo. And he did not like this. The reason is that he constantly had to have baths. Like many typical kittens, he was just too busy for that. So another surgery removed the tail that was useless anyway. He couldn't wave it around like a normal cat could. Now, Magic's world was great. He could potty without a problem of getting messy. Some of our cats have disabilities. All of our cats have cat abilities. It's amazing what can happen. Cats just figure things out. How can they handle this? How can they accomplish that desire to do something? They are cats and can simply do it. They do not waste time feeling sorry for themselves. They simply get on with the act of living and have a whole lot of fun doing it. They are amazing. In their heads, they are fine and dandy just as they are. Magic has become a permanent resident of FFRC. He still has occasional potty accidents for which he is always very sorry for. Actually, I wrote, for which he's always very, very sorry for. He's like a beacon to us, showing us that no matter what life throws at you, it can be dealt with. It's how it's handled that matters. He just smiles and gets right on going with life. I know that Magic has been an inspiration to many folks. They've told us how he gives them courage to carry on. Magic has a special toy that he extra loves. Those sparkly pom-poms are high on his list of likes. He knows many volunteers carry an extra ball around in their pockets just for him. He will run up to them and look with those expectant eyes of his, waiting for the ball to be tossed for him to chase. He also loves to race. Some of his cat buddies will start in one room and race throughout the rescue center. It doesn't matter that he only has his front legs. He generally is the winner. He sits straight up and cranks those front legs in motion full speed ahead. With his head held high, he knows he can win. Magic is now 2 years old and is a very happy, capable cat. His name is Magic FFRC, friend of Trucker, friend of many, and we love him very much. So that was his original story. Yeah. And if you go on to lovemeow.com or hihomer.com.
Oh dear, what happened here? I know who did that.
I think there's a way very easily of clicking on something and moving it so that you can share it on your Facebook. And I'd love it if you would do that. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Coralie.
Yeah.
Dropped a load.
Yeah, well.
Hey, at least I
Oh,
saw it.
that's right. At least Coralie's is good. Oh, yeah.
I brought a present for Magic and Trucker.
You did? What is
Yes, I
it?
did. A brush and scratch.
Oh, they will love that. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Is Bella. Bella always loved those.
Oh, she did?
Mm-hmm.
I know she always was around one.
Yeah, she loved that. Thank you, Pat.
As I can't get him pom-poms yet.
Kathy, can you add on there that Pat, Thursday night, Pat, got Trucker and Magic, a brush and scratch?
Oh, I have something for you too.
Mm-hmm.
I got paid for those blankies, even though I didn't get them all done yet.
Oh, wow.
I'm almost done with the second one, but she gave me $50.
Really?
There you go.
And Kathy, if you could add on there a donation from Pat. What she does is she makes blankies or special requests from people at her work, and then they pay her, and what does she do but turn around and donate it back to FFRC. So thank you, Pat.
Oh,
yeah, this is the thingy that Bella just loves. Thanks, Kathy.
There we go.
All right. Well, we're gonna read. Oh, there was a video of Magic arriving. Yeah, yeah. You know when his helper papers that came had them as a girl, but it's very understandable why. I mean, and I just went on with that. I didn't look because, I mean, it was hard to get his legs undone.
Okay, you gotta let me
So I
put it
have an
in.
excuse. Yeah, thank you. Yes, for sharing. Hi, Homer, and love meow. Yep. All right, this is the
What's the trick here?
second one, and this one is on Coralie. And I'll read you this one too. You have to just jam them in there. And if you can't, I'll take it inside and have Stevie do it.
And a free catnip.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I can take that in, Pat, and have Steve do that.
Yeah, I can't seem to get it in there
Okay.
real good.
I'll take that in and do it.
Yeah.
So this one is Coralie. A human mama would probably say to her child, have your ear mites? Or, I'm sorry. Have your earmuffs? Check. Have both your mittens? Check. What about your scarf? Check. How about your boots? Check. We want everyone outside to be warm and safe. Not so the case with animals at times. It was January 8, 2014. Oh my, it was so bitter cold that winter. We had one winter storm after another. Coralie was outside. She found her way to a lady's back porch, and that's all the further she could go. This lady found her laying on her side, stiff, covered in ice and snow. At first she thought the cat had passed away, then a breath was taken. She whisked her inside and wrapped her in towels that were warmed in the dryer. Coralie was 1.5 years old, and we gave her the birthday of June 12, 2012. The next day, Coralie was brought to FFRC in Defiance, Ohio. Many parts of her were frostbitten. Her ears, her tail, many toes on all 4 feet, her rear ankles, and her chin. Such a sad thing to see, but Coralie was purring. We began the journey to help her. After much discussion with our vet, her treatments were started. All of her frostbite areas were slathered in special creams to enhance healing. Pain meds were given. She endured all of this like a sweet, sweet cat. She was a good patient, even for her daily soaks to her back legs and front feet. We tried so hard to save all these areas, and she fought the battle with us. Such a wonderful cat. Her first surgery was to remove her ear flaps that had turned black, and many of her toes had to be removed. But we were so happy that some of the front toes could be saved. Her tail, too, turned black and could not be saved. She was left with a tail stub, though. Then we continued treatments on those rear legs, desperately trying to save them. But it was not to be. They simply wouldn't heal. They were causing great pain, and a fix was not possible. Her first rear leg was removed. Shortly after that, her second rear leg was removed. Now we had a cat with a short tail, short ears, toes missing, and no rear legs. What were we to do? As always, we let the cats decide. And Coralie decided to live. She's a spunky girl. She decided she loves life and was going to go on living. She is a survivor and is very happy. She is a permanent resident of FFRC, as she has a few potty issues that would not make for a good adoption. But no matter, she is rather like the queen of FFRC. We feel her ears are cute, her chin healed just fine, her stubby tail waves and wiggles just like any other cat tail, and she can go wherever she wants, whenever she wants to. Coralie has complete freedom in the entire rescue center. She tends to think of herself as the cat who needs to teach those whippersnapper kittens some manners. Watching her play with catnip toys always brings a smile to the volunteers. Every morning after breakfast, she loves to go into the towel cabinet for a nap. She has it all figured out. Go to the cabinet, stare at it, and then stare at the volunteer that is helping. We always get the message. She simply needs a bottom boost, and in she goes. To get out, she pushes the door open. Coralie has also mastered the blink blink trick. Those gorgeous huge eyes of hers. She knows all she has to do is the blink, and we crumble. Extra pets and another treat. She has been pure joy to us. Coralie has taught us that a handicap doesn't have to be viewed as a problem. She carries on in life with a glad heart and with a purpose. To love, to keep those kittens in line, and to accept love from all of us. If Coralie could pass on a bit of advice, it would be to protect those outside pets. Be sure they have a warm place to be safe in, and good food and clean water. So that's Coralie's updated story. You know, Coralie was our first two-legged cat, and I remember I went through a lot of turmoil I've told you all this, within myself, of is that okay to do? And you know, Dr. Darcy and I talked about it an awful lot, and it came down to we either do it or she would have to be euthanized, because those legs were not fixable at all. And so she taught me that just kind of hang on there and let the cat help you decide on things. And she did. She did that very, very well with us. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then this last one is DeRachel. We love our boy DeRachel. I just sent his in today, so we'll see if they get to publish that one later. And remember, it won't be as I write it. I tend to write as I talk, as I speak. So my storytelling is just simply like me speaking it, not as a real author would do.
Trucker, sweetie.
Okay, DeRachel.
Yes, baby.
Boy, we love him, don't we? Oh yeah, I do too, Goosty. I ran across a picture of her the other day. I was flipping through my phone trying to find a certain picture, and there she was. On that day, she had the pink ones. And oh gosh, I remember, and she was so thin then. But I remember she was so patient with everything that we did to her. She was just wonderful. Hi. So DeRachel. Hey, wait for me. I can't keep up. Where'd my mama and siblings go? What a lonely feeling that must have felt like for DeRachel. He was just a wee kitten of 7 weeks old when he arrived at Friends of Felines Rescue Center on July 4th, 2012. His mama had the kittens in a wood pile. When they were 7 weeks old, she wanted to move them to a different location. DeRachel, being a CH, cerebellar hypoplasia kitten, simply could not keep up with the litter and was left behind. A family had been watching over this litter and brought him to FFRC in Defiance, Ohio. DeRachel, the love of FFRC, the D-man, the cat that then started it all. DeRachel was among one of the very first CH cats at FFRC. When DeRachel arrived, Defiance had just experienced a magnificent storm called a derecho. We just knew that this kitten was destined to also be magnificent, and so was named this big name. DeRachel is a moderate CH cat. He has learned how to spread his legs for balance. He wobbles and wiggles and falls and goes on again, and through pure determination gets to where he wants to go. This cat has never given up. He has a heart of pure gold and has comforted many people who needs an emotional boost. He has bathed and tended to many kittens that needed him as their Uncle DeRachel. He is the peacekeeper of FFRC, such a very gentle, spirited boy. He has also opened our hearts here at FFRC to help other CH cats. We felt called to do this. DeRachel showed us that with help, he could live a very happy, contented life and to bring joy to others. We wanted to give that to other CH cats. We have since taken on dozens of these special needs cats, and many of them have been adopted to their forever homes. DeRachel is an example of what it takes to get on with living. One thing that he has never done is to feel sorry for himself. Life is important. Life is awesome. Life is what we make it. And oh, can he play. I know one person that keeps a picture of DeRachel close to her while she handles her chemo treatment, thinking, if Rachel can do what he does, then she too can be determined and get through her treatment. DeRachel has found his home. It's here at FFRC. He has a few potty issues that would make it hard to care for him in a home. We consider him at home with dozens of aunties and uncles that are his volunteers. DeRachel has lived up to something big that was in him. He has taught us so many things, and it is all good. He continues to this day to show us what it means to be determined. He inspires hope and friendship and a willingness to keep on trying. We weathered the DeRachel storm, and now our DeRachel is our sunshine. You know, this part here where I had written that he helps a certain person with her chemo treatment, a very wonderful person of FFRC had sent an envelope to me in December, and it got misplaced under something, and I just found it today. And she is just absolutely awesome. She calls it her determination picture, and she has a picture of quite a few of our special needs kitties here, and she tells me that I look at it during bad time chemo, and it gives me the determination to get through it. And she sent me some extra ones of these that I can use to send out as I would like to. And I just was so impressed by her determination. I was just so moved by what she does. So yes, I remember when he was so tiny, and we would put him in that soft white bed with the edges.
Ah, yuck!
So you guys could watch him for me. You okay, Pat?
Yeah, I got
oh boy.
trucker poop.
You can rinse it off in that tub with the big sprayer. It'll blast it right off. Yeah.
Get the chunks off.
And he's very sorry.
I know. I thought he was done.
Oh, an angel in a cat body. Yep. Thank you, Olga. I appreciate that.
Wow.
So, highhomer.com/stories. highhomer.com/stories. And lovemeow.com. And there's a lot of great stories on those two sites. But if you can push, Magic's 2 stories are on both of those. And hopefully Love Meow will do one on DeRachel, and highhomer.com/stories will do one also on Coralie. So we'll just keep an eye on it. I gotta have a big grooming day pretty quick. I kind of gotten behind on that.
I can't tell.
Oh my goodness, KB, I definitely do. I actually had DeRachel with a heavy heart, but I was going to do it because Kate had wanted DeRachel. I had him all packed up, a huge long story written of what he likes and didn't like, and what you need to do, and how to care for him. Had all his toys packed, his beds, everything, when she decided that she couldn't take on another cat. So inwardly, I was very happy. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Elskate. Yeah, we were all really big time sort of sad. Yeah. Thank you, SV. Yeah. Whoop. Patch is a super good friend of ours. Aren't you, Wolf Patch? When are you going to come and see me again? Thank you, Olga. Yep, come see us pretty soon, Dave. And bring your almond cookies. No, you can come without your cookies, I promise. We still would love to have you. Oh, okay, and sometimes we have to put glue in those things too. We'll get it. Thank you, Kitty's mom. No, she used to actually live in Defiance. And then they bought a house in Arizona. Then they kept going back and forth. Then they finally sold their Defiance house and moved permanently to Arizona. Yeah. Oh gosh, SV Kathy, you are awesome. Okay, Wolf Patch, I would love it. Okay, well, I think that's all I have for right now, unless any of you have any questions. I got a few more minutes, and then I'll go out and help my mom. My mom is on day 5 of 5 good days. I mentioned last night she had a really, really rough, hard 3 weeks, and oh boy, Steve and I was out there an awful lot helping her, which is why I wasn't in here as much, and I was so worried, but man, she woke up Sunday and she was raring to go. So, 5 days. Yeah, the flash sale is going to be cool. I think tomorrow morning maybe Dawnstar will be starting to show the video of it, and maybe he's already been doing it. But there's some really awesome stuff in there. Some things that we've never have had before. So I think it'll be fun, and I'm very grateful to Mission Vern for coming, and very grateful for all the people who have made it possible for the items that we have. Thank you. I will pass all that on to my mom. No, this makes like 4 weeks she hasn't gotten to get to the hair doctor, as she says, but I told her next Thursday if she's feeling like it, maybe we could go. So it's kind of iffy. She's not sure yet, but I told her that's a whole week away. We'll work on it next week and see. So in the meantime, I'm her hair doctor, which is not a good thing, as you can tell by me. Oh, it is amazing how much. Oh, and you guys have accumulated. I know. Oh, gosh. Sometimes I walk around in here, Wolf Patch, and I kind of go room to room and kind of reorganize things and that, and it's like, oh,
Hey, you
wow.
get out of there.
It takes an awful lot of stuff to keep a place going, doesn't it? Thank you. Thank you, just me. I thought so.
Don't get ideas. Get out of there.
I've been busy cooking turkey today. All right. Well, if you guys are all set, the flash sale will be around 2 o'clock-ish, and goes till whenever. And then I think Saturday morning too, I have a family coming in to look at kitties.
You forgot to put this away. It's from last week.
No, I think somebody brought it out.
Oh.
It got taken over there, and I didn't know if they were going to purchase it or not, so I left it there then. Yeah, it went there and then came back. Oh, sorry, Spiker.
Spiker get put in
Lucas?
corner?
Spiker?
Yeah.
No,
No?
He's out all night.
I didn't think so because it wasn't set up.
Yeah,
for,
nope, he's out all night.
Good boy.
Spiker is doing okay, but we had a little thing this afternoon where I notice if he's sleeping, we just need to leave him sleep, because he does startle very easily when he's sleeping. And so, you know, like when I go in, I don't just walk up to him and pet him while he's sleeping. I make sure that I kitty him and, you know, Lucas, and just kind of wake him up, make sure that he's okay, because I want him to have a lot of hands-on. So he naps in between that. but we don't just go up to him sleeping, because he does startle, and I'm sure that's because of his past. But you know, we all know that he can get over that, and so it's just careful. And that's why I decided not to bring him up. I thought earlier this morning I might be able to bring him out this evening and show you, but I think we'll wait. You'll have to just like his video there that we did. I did take a picture of him today that was kind of cute too. I can show you.
Hey, baby girl. Oh, gosh.
There we go. Sorry. There he is. He's a big boy. Thank you, Brooke. You guys are all so wonderful. Yeah, isn't he cute? Oh, sorry, yeah, I meant Lucas.
Is this rug okay to put out there?
Sure is.
Okay.
Any of the rugs. Oh, we got a double runner. That's it. Oops, you got to turn around, Jules. Jules, get back up there. Yeah, hop up. Oh, sorry. How about if we put you down for a little while I'm out at my mom's, and then when I come back in, I'll put you back up.
There you go. My goodness, these guys are lively.
You came at just